So the whole campaign is, in about 30 days of time, we want all of us, the entire country, to come together and walk these 100 crore steps towards fitness. Let's make a start and let's take it to the next level little by little. But the idea is to really take that baby step. And yes, for this particular campaign, we partnered with a digital app company called Fiternity, which is the largest digital tech fitness platform available, with over 10 million subscribers, a lot of huge consumer base. And we guys are really excited, because every time we're going to walk, we'll also be able to know how much is the other person walking. So well, we've got a competition, but a very healthy one here. And to take you through this competition and what this whole campaign and how special it is to Reliance especially, which is, you know, spearheading this whole idea, please let me call someone extremely special. He is a charismatic leader, very dynamic. I mean, if I was to really take lessons from him on, you know, whether it's being fit, whether it's about making money, whether it's about really succeeding in life, I think he is the guru that we all need in our lives. He is somebody who's very energetic, with transformative and challenging ideas to constantly inspire us. He was recently awarded CEO of the Year at Annual Insurance India Summit and Awards 2019. Thank you.
All right, good evening everyone. Good evening. A lot of what was being introduced was correct, but some was incorrect. I haven't made as much money yet. So there is a bit of a challenge out there on that side. The other things were partly true. But thank you everyone for being here in this large strength, and real pleasure to be with you this evening. And thank you Malaika for being here and for partnering with us towards this cause of driving fitness. So this is something that sort of began a little bit from my personal life. I was on this trip of losing weight called Make Your Walk a Regular Habit. And what you see today is Mission Moon. Mission Moon is just the first chapter, the current mission for the month of August, where we say 100 crore steps. We as a community, Walk Pe Chal, shall do 100 crore steps in the month of August in 30 days, and that's the distance to the moon and back. And that therefore is the explanation, or that therefore is the lofty challenge of Walk Pe Chal and Mission Moon towards Reliance Nippon Life and associated partners, creating an awareness, a campaign, a willingness in India as a country to do more towards staying fit.
Everybody, before you ask me my question, I think, like you said, Chal Chhaiya Chhaiya, I've been doing, this is Chal Walk Pe Chal. I've been doing Chhaiya Chhaiya. There is a similarity if you go to see. So I have been doing many steps since then. So by now I must have clocked
100 crores. You've been to the moon and back.
Enough and more to the moon and back.
She's already been to the moon and back. So, of course, you've been so passionate about fitness. You've, you know, whether it's Pilates, yoga, different sort of gym workouts. How delighted and how excited are you to really partner with this campaign, which is Walk Pe Chal, Mission Moon, all about walk.
Round of applause to each one of you in the room. I think you had said earlier about, you know, protection and longevity and things. I think all of that completely resonates with me when it comes to life insurance. And I think a fit life, not just mind and body, I think it really allows you to achieve so much more in life. It gives you that impetus to be better, to achieve more. And I think that purely comes from a fit mind and body. I mean, everything, you may have all of it in life, I mean, by the grace of God, you may have everything, but I think if you don't have a fit mind and body, everything else pales in comparison. So it starts there. I think that's the fundamental basis to start anything or do anything. So really, I think this is a fantastic initiative. I feel proud and happy that I can be part of it here with you all today.
Let's give a big round of applause to Malaika. I think you've been my favorite person to follow on Instagram and across various social medias because there's so much, it's inspiring to see you so fit every day. Do you ever have a cheat day?
Of course I have a cheat day. Everybody has a cheat day. What is a cheat day without, I mean, what is the point of doing all of this if you don't have that cheat day? You got to give yourself, you got to give your body that. That's why you smile and that's why you glow.
Right, the glow. That's the glow, guys, you're talking about. The cheat day gets you the glow.
Absolutely.
So, okay, now that we're here, why don't we actually have like a round of very simple questions to both of you to sort of just understand how committed to, how both of you are towards fitness. Yeah, so next question I'm going to ask you, Ashish. I want to know, this is such a unique idea, going to the moon and coming back, taking those 100 crore steps. How did that come about? And was it your brainchild? No, but how did that come about?
So this wasn't the naming was not my brainchild. It was some other women in the team. And when I asked them the same question, they told me that Mission Moon is important to us because आप लोगों को जिंदगी में कभी ना कभी इश्क हुआ होगा, उस वक्त आपने चांद को देख करके कुछ चीजें कही होंगी. So we want you to fall in love with this whole mission and the whole fitness as much as you fell in love with the moon and the
whole idea of
the whole idea of
I totally love this romantic approach to fitness.
But trust women to come up with something like that, right? They always add that little tadka of love.
It was definitely women in my company. They said this to me. This wasn't my idea at all.
Okay, let's give it to all the ladies in the house. Come on. Malaika, next one is to you. Now, you of course aced fitness in different levels, but what is really your fitness mantra and what kind of workouts do you really enjoy? And, personally, how are you going to contribute to this campaign?
I think everybody's idea of fitness may vary. Everybody has a different approach towards fitness, and in today's day and age there's so much available in terms of whether you hit the gym, whether you do yoga, whether you Zumba. There's so much available to you, but nothing compares to walking, and I say that with a lot of authority because I think you don't need a gym, you don't need a dedicated space, you can walk anywhere and everywhere. It's free. That's what it is. It is free. It is.
We love free.
And who doesn't like anything free, right? So I think that in itself is a great initiative. I mean, to know that you're not bound by a particular place or particular person or bound by say an amount of money or whatever it may be. Walk. I think it's brilliant. It is. It's great for your self-esteem. It's great for your day-to-day existence. So I think for me that it begins over there. And you don't need a particular time. You choose any time of the day, any time, whenever it's convenient. Just go out, like you said. Everybody needs a little break. I know a lot of my my friends from the press. I see them day in and day out of my life in my workspace. They're always on their toes. They're always running from pillar to post, covering this event, covering us, coming out of various places. They're always. So, I mean, if you see, you had said earlier that, it's not easy. Their lives are very hectic. I'm sure these guys will be clocking a lot of steps just by what they're doing day in and day out. So, great job. You'll do a very good job every day. Continue doing that, guys. So, and
while you're saying this, while you guys are doing such great jobs, I think you should all get onto this app, join the campaign, use the hashtag Walk Pe Chal and clock your steps. Yeah, you might be just able to win amazing prize. We've got rewards. So after you clock 50,000 steps, there are amazing rewards. A lot of free merchandise. Of course, it's all fitness related. You get a lot of free classes here, there. There's a tie-up with over 10,000 gyms across India. So it's not just limited to Bombay. It's not just limited to a city or a state. It's across India. You guys can have a really walk to fitness while you still continue to work and do some great work.
And I would also urge each one of you, while you're doing your Walk Pe Chal Mission Moon campaign and the initiative, to share some of your stories on social media, because I think one story will inspire somebody else and that story inspires somebody else, so that is a chain reaction by itself. So please share your stories. It really inspires each one of us.
Yes. Hashtag Walk Pe Chal. Bahut simple hai. Again, Ashish, the same question to you. What is your fitness mantra? And of course, you've already seen you've contributed 70,000 steps. But what's your goal? What are you seeking to achieve?
So I'm a late entrant into this game. Some lucky people like Malaika have been on this ever since they can remember. That's what she told us off stage, that she's been sort of born with this motivation. So I haven't been as lucky in life, so some of this is a little more recent for me. So I'm able to clock about 12,000 steps a day for the last few months. And that's the... Yeah, you can clap for me.
Please, come on. Big round of applause. And I'm sure you do take steps instead of the elevators if you've given a choice.
Well...
I would urge you to do that.
Yeah, well, but my goal is that in this month, I'm gonna do 300,000 steps. 3 lakh steps is my goal for that's my contribution to Walk Pe Chal and Mission Moon.
And while we're at it, is anybody who's, from Reliance who's going to challenge him? 3 lakh steps?
3 lakh steps.
3 lakh steps?
Come on, guys.
Two challenges.
You can do
Come
that.
on, all of you can challenge him.
I'm telling you, a challenge is always great.
Yeah. Brownie points from him, plus I think a bonus.
Yes. Anybody who exceeds mine gets more bonus. Okay.
Lovely! There you go, there you go. Alright, so Malaika, a very quick question to you. You already said that earlier, but everyone in this room wants to know, you are this glam diva, but how is it that your skin, that you glow day in and day out? What do you do to maintain that glow every day of the day, of the month, week?
Knowing I have Reliance Nippon life insurance by my side.
And if you don't mind, I can have a take on that as well.
That cover I need, right? You need that so I can sleep well at night, and that makes me wake up feeling better. But on a serious note as well. But you were sharing some wonderful numbers with me about a policy that you were talking about, which I think I'm going to talk about very, very briefly. I may not know too much, but it's the cancer cover policy that you were mentioning, and we all know in today's day and age the perils of cancer and how women are far more susceptible to the disease. So you were telling me about it, and I think I would urge women and would urge every family to take this cancer cover, because I think it's something that will definitely benefit in the long run. And like you said, there is a sense of protection. There is a sense of feeling that there is somebody taking care about your well-being, feeling secure, feeling protected. So I would urge everybody to have a look at that. I will be at the end of this chat and today's session. I will be doing it because I just got to know about it, and I think it's fantastic. So yes, that's what helps me sleep well and get a glow.
There you go. It's really simple. As long as you're safe and secure,
yes,
you feel
good.
Great.
But having said that, I want to congratulate you firstly on your mission to wanting to lose weight, and that you embarked on something that is so wonderful. But I also always tell people that being fit is not about losing weight, about dieting, about skipping meals. It's not. That's not what fitness is all about. Fitness is a state of mind. Fitness is a very personal journey. So don't let losing weight, I think that is a byproduct. A size is a byproduct of being fit, and that will happen eventually if you are rather determined about it. But I think just being fit, that is the most important. So absolutely, embark upon the Walk Pe Chal.
Very well said, very well said. Last question to you. Now, of course, she's a diva. She's aced the game in fitness, and she's ruled the hearts of people across India and the world. Now, if you were to switch careers and go to Bollywood, yeah? All right then. Well, I mean, hypothetically, it's possible.
Why are you doing this to me?
No, he's not going to. So, if you were to really switch, from CEO to a Bollywood actor, what film would it be that you'd want to play a part in, or an actor that you'd want to relive? What?
Ensha.
Oh, that's the image you have. Cat is coming out of the
So
bag.
what's the question? If I was to switch to a diva?
No!
No,
Hollywood as an actor. Do you want to?
Actor.
An
No,
actor.
I'm just clarifying as to,
An actor. So as an actor, if you were to choose an actor in a film that you really wanted to be a part of, or hypothetically you would in your dreams.
Right. So these guys are saying Shansha because I have actually done a bit like that in one of the earlier ones. So, but that's not where I would go. I would do Amir Khan in Lagan.
Whoa!
I think I love that
Good
performance.
choice, yes.
I love that
Very good
performance.
choice.
I love that sense of purpose. I love that sense of India, country.
Cricket! Let's not
cricket.
say
So,
something that is a religion out here.
That's
But
what I think.
now that you're so passionate about this film, can we also urge you to maybe say a dialogue out of the film? Or, like an Amir Khan dialogue.
Look. Right? There used to be a time when there was a lot of emphasis to say doctors used to diagnose. Right? It used to be about treatment. Then life went towards preventing disease. And then life's now gone towards wellness to say how do you avoid, how do you permanently live well. And therefore that is the theme we are trying to adopt as a life insurance company, that besides protection, it's also prolonging life. And that's the reason we took this message of wellness. Mission Moon, like I was saying, it sort of coincided to say that love the mission as much as you would have loved the moon someday in your life, and therefore 100 crore steps to the moon and back. It is just a number, it's just a phrase that we thought everybody would associate with. The whole public should associate with that phrase and therefore join this mission towards the moon.
Malaika, you've given a stop to your age, I feel, and you're like going on a reverse.
We all agree with that.
See, there are lots of exercises, way of exercises, lots of forms of exercises. What is that you follow, and what is the message to the youth, in fact?
Well, I follow a combination of exercises, various exercises that I've been introduced to and that I like doing. But there are a few, for example, like walking is something which is part of my daily life. Daily, there's not a single day where I do not incorporate walking in my routine. Yoga is something I swear by. I think the benefits of yoga I don't need to start telling you, because everybody knows the benefits of yoga. So that is something I do as well. And I think whatever you feel, whatever आपको सूट होता है, whatever आपको अच्छा लगे, आपको वही करना चाहिए. Because if you enjoy swimming, then you should do that. If you enjoy going to the gym and lifting weights, you should do that. Functional training, as long as it is something that motivates you. And I genuinely think whatever time you give to fitness, it could be 1 hour, half an hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours, whatever. That time is your time. It's your personal time. You should make the most of that time and be dedicated to that time. So you pick that time and use it for yourself, because I think just giving yourself that little me time in a day, I think goes very long in life. That's what I think.
All right, moving on to the next question. दूसरा question किसके पास है? Please raise your hand and the mic will follow.
I think we spoke so much. Moon, if you have to, there's no better gesture of showing love than saying, मैं आपको चांद सितारे आपको लेके आऊँ, तोड़ के लेके आऊँगा. So there's no better way of expressing it. So that's also why he said that's where the concept, I think, originated. So walk to the moon and back. So I think that's wonderful. Yes. You should be able to do that for your loved one, right?
Absolutely.
Walk to the moon and back.
Absolutely.
The other way is like Hateli pe chand dikha hai, that has a different meaning also.
Okay, I don't know what that means,
देखो
but
अगली वाली बनाएंगे तो उस तरह का बनाते हैं कि हाथ पे चांद वाला कुछ।
Really, Hateli pe chand dikhana means like the marketing strategy. I don't know, like
Okay.
you have to show something else, you give something else.
Okay, moving on.
Something
Moving
like
on to our next question. Do we have a question back? Okay, we got a lady here on the front row. Can we please pass her a mic? Sir, यहाँ पे front row में.
हाय दिस इज तान्या। मेरा क्वेश्चन अब दोनों से ही है कि जो लोग इतना बिजी शेड्यूल होने के कारण अब समय मैनेज नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो फिर उनके लिए ये कैंपेन किस तरह से हेल्प करेगा?
I think ये बहुत ही अच्छा कैंपेन है। आई थिंक जी हाँ, बहुत लोग यहाँ पे जो ऑफिसेज में काम करते हैं, जैसे हमने कहा, दे लीड अ वेरी सिडेंट्री लाइफ, वक्त नहीं मिलता कोई एक्सरसाइज करने के लिए। लेकिन जब मैं ये बिल्डिंग के अंदर आई, इस वंडरफुल ऑफिस स्पेस में आई थी, मैंने एक जिम देखा वहाँ पे, एंड आई वाज सो इम्प्रेस्ड। आई मीन, आई थिंक मेरा चेहरा एकदम खिल गया, because I said, wow, you have a gym over here. It's so amazing, because I think it's such a wonderful initiative, or it's a wonderful push in the right direction from the company, from the people who believe in a certain way of life, who obviously they have the belief that healthy and fit employees will definitely produce better productivity. That is what it is. So I'm really happy to see that. I've seen that in a couple of other institutions as well, and I think that's really wonderful. This campaign Walk Pe Chal is very simple. आपको बस walk ही करना है. It's not difficult. You don't need anything. You don't need equipment. You don't need a designated space. We're just trying to motivate you to do something good for yourself, for your personal self. So I think just try it. Start by doing a few steps. जैसे हम कहते हैं कि baby steps लो, and make every step count. That's how it should be until you reach your desired goal. So start it, and I can assure you, you will feel so much better. So I would urge everybody, not just you, not just the employees, I would urge the employees to urge your friends, your family, your near and dear ones to do the same, and be part of this wonderful opportunity, and get onto the Fraternity app and actually track your progress. It's very good.
Absolutely, and post the progress. I think the more we see, and we see the updates from people on social media, the more inspired we get. So constantly keep using hashtag Walk Pe Chal, and tell us how many steps you've covered in a day. Sir's achieved.
My answer?
Yes.
My answer to that is, I think every day has got 24 hours. When you say you don't have time for something, or you're too busy doing something else, you're actually prioritizing something else over what is important.
Absolutely.
And our purpose of this campaign is to bring this very important issue to life. To say, hey, it's a great idea to dedicate 1 hour of your 24 hours on this very important issue. Some of us may not think it is urgent,
Right.
but it's important.
Absolutely.
And therefore, we are trying to make it easy. We are trying to spread awareness. We are trying to make it easy. Just get onto the app, download hashtag Walk Pe Chal, and begin. Challenge each other, and who knows, you might, get liberated like I did several months ago to say, hey, this is an important agenda to follow. Therefore, just try it. Just join the campaign. Begin with it, and who knows, you might end up being much fitter than you are today.
Absolutely. I love the idea of how you said, let's challenge each other. Let's set a goal of the number of steps you want to walk in a day or a week or a month, and really have that healthy competition. So and you get rewarded in return. So there's a lot of free merchandise, a lot of stuff that you gain from being a part of this campaign. So really make use of this. Any more questions?
Malaika, you are the brand ambassador of this, or this company?
I'm here to this wonderful challenge that they brought about. I'm here to lend my support, and obviously it's something that I feel very closely, and I think whatever something that I can truly contribute to, then I think it's just wasted time and effort. I'm here because I think I can truly contribute to a cause like this.
Any more questions? Okay. So on that note, we'll close this Q&A. नहीं है यार, क्वेश्चन नहीं है, जबरदस्ती क्यों पूछवा रहे हो उससे? Alright, so we close the session. I'll request all our, we've got a lady at the back.
मलाइका मिली है और आज देश में इतिहास रचा गया है और आप मिली हैं, कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
अरे मलाइका
I think we should.
हाँ इसीलिए तो नहीं पूछ रहे थे मैं
What is your opinion on that?
Well, I think, like you said, a lot has happened today. It's been a rather overwhelming day of sorts, and I'm also following it. I think, जैसे आपने कहा कि I'm still processing it, but in due course of time, I think we shall all have opinions about it. But today, let's just talk about Walk Pe Chal mission mode.
Absolutely. Alright, thank you ladies and gentlemen. On that note, I would request all our friends from the media to please do join us for high tea, and of course we've got gift hampers for each one of you.
Thank you.
Don't forget to take your hamper.
Whenever you associate with anything, how much do you believe in particular?
Well, firstly, it's wonderful to be here with for the Reliance Nippon Life Insurance Walk Pe Chal mission Moon, powered by Fraternity. I think it's a wonderful campaign that they're running, and it's a wonderful challenge. And I think I would urge everybody out there to get onto the Fraternity app, and all you need to do is download the hashtag Walk Pe Chal Mission Moon campaign and join it, and you can track your steps, how many steps that you've taken. And what we want and what we're looking for is 100 cross steps in a matter of 30 days, in a matter of 1 month, and to see the maximum number that you can actually achieve would be wonderful, because it really has a wonderful cause attached to it. For every 3,500 steps that you do, Reliance will be donating 1 rupee to a very good cause, a mother-child cause, to make sure that there's nutrition for mother-child. And I think it's a wonderful initiative in partnership with this NGO. So go for it, do it, be part of it, join it, share your stories, share your every move, every step that you do on social media, so that we can build this community and make it larger.
Last question. Ashish sir,
You should type hashtag Walk Pe Chal, WALKPECHAL.
on which page on Facebook, Twitter and
Just
Insta?
go to Google if you like, and just do hashtag Walk Pe Chal. It'll redirect you to all of these sites, and you can click download the app. On all of these pages, this is available. You can download this app, become a part of the movement, become a part of this community, make India a healthier place, a better place.
Thanks for
Malaika, first time in the sense ki like we were thinking like they are probably some say ki they are bothering you, and now it seems ki like you are very happy with the people.
आप बोल रहे हैं I give you maximum interviews at every function. I may not say much, but I'm very, very wonderful to you. So I've never ever.
In the sense, probably you are getting what I'm trying to say to you.
No, I'm not getting what you're trying to say. I've always been very wonderful with the media. I've always given the media all the due and credit. And today, because it required me to say that purely because I see how much you'll run around and how many steps you'll take in a day. So I felt I had to talk about that.
Okay, and Malaika, just please, as you have said, you have always said wonderful, been wonderful to us. थोड़ा सा elaborate कर दो जो आपने अभी last question का था ना, जो बोला कि lot has been said for today's day, Article 370 के बारे में बोल दीजिए मैम आगे बात.
See, like I said, I don't think this is a platform to be discussing political matters.
देश का एक मतलब है.
नहीं, ये किसी का permission नहीं है. मैं खुद आपको बोल रही हूँ. I think मैं काफी grown up हूँ to say what I have to say. I don't need to take permission. But I don't think ये एक जगह है. I don't think ये एक platform है जहाँ पे हम discuss कर सकते हैं. I'm sure we can have a further discussion at a later stage. But like I said, today is a pretty historic day in terms of where we are talking about Article 370, and I'm sure we will have a further discussion at a later stage.